Welcome to Boston, the city that set the American colonies on the road to revolution and independence. In this program, we're going to talk about some of the most important events on that journey. And we are going to hear from a man who speaks and dresses just like Paul Revere, who we all know from the famous poem by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. We'll begin our trip to historic Boston in 1763, before the American Revolution, when the 13 colonies that became the United States of America were ruled by England. Each of the 13 colonies was separate and independent, and even though they all had their own governments, the colonists had to obey laws made by the British Parliament and the King. Or did they? Before we can answer that question, we have to go back a little. From 1754 to 1763, the British fought a very costly war against the French in North America. It was called the French and Indian War. American colonials fought right alongside the British Army. In fact, a young Virginian named George Washington rose to the rank of colonel. When the war ended, the British were in debt. Many people in England resented having to support a war in America, and it looked like there might be another war, because the colonists kept moving west, and the British would have to protect them. So, to pay off some of the debt from the French and Indian War, and to stave off the possibility of new wars, the British did a few things. First, Parliament passed the Proclamation of 1763, which said there couldn't be any new settlements west of the Appalachian Mountains,